it's Mrs. H. I am here to go over the poem that you're going to be working on today and also tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get started. So here is the poem, and it is an acrostic poem. Now, you're going to see this on your Google Slides. So this is, and it gives you information, and it gives you an example. So acrostic poem. Each letter of a subject begins a line of the poem. So the subject is teacher. So, and remember, each row is a line in a poem. So each line is going to say something that is talking about the subject. So teacher, trusts that I can learn, eases, see how the E eases my fears, always, so always starts with an A, always understands, C cares about my life, H helps me make new friends, E excited over my success, and R reads amazing books to me. So that's one example. So you would choose a subject, and then you would write the subject down. So let's say your subject is watermelon. And so each line, so the W, you would write something that has something to do with the watermelon. The A would be something that has something to do with the watermelon, and so on all the way down. Here is another example. Okay, here's also information. This is on your brainstorming. This would be also one of the resources that I put on your agenda for you. So an acrostic poem is a poem that has the name of a person, place, or thing written in a vertical line. So a vertical line and all capital letters. Then the poem is developed from the first letter on each line. The entire poem is about the name of the person, place, or thing. You can even do this type of poem with your name because you are a noun. That would be a proper noun, but you are a person. Here's an example, Snickers. Notice how Snickers is written vertically. So it's written down. And then each line starts with the letter in Snickers. So Snickers are my favorite candy. Nothing like another. In my mouth, a party begins. Caramel, chocolate, nougat, and nuts. Keep chewing and chewing. Every bit is a sweet delight. Really delicious. Second after second. Such a wonderful treat. Everything that's being talked about here has to do with Snickers. On your agenda, I have also included your brainstorming, which you should have probably already, or that you're going to be seeing. So here is the brainstorming part. Now, if you can't print this page out, you can always just get a blank piece of paper and you can kind of make the same format. Now, just remember what's real important about this is the fact that your brainstorm. So these are just to kind of get some ideas. What do I want, what kind of subject, what kind of person, place, or thing do I want to come up with? Maybe I'm going to do a watermelon. Maybe I'm going to do a minion. Maybe I'm going to say student. Just remember anything that you write about, you have to have every line relate to that. Then on this part here, you would just write out what you were going to do and maybe sloth, S-L-O-T-H. And you would write it down, going down vertically, then each line across, you would go ahead and write something about a sloth. I have one more to show you about that poem. Acrostic. So acrostics are a type of poem where the first letter of each line spell out a word or phrase. The word can be a name, a thing, or whatever you like. Here's another example, honey. So honey was spelled out. Notice how everything is vertically and it is capitalized. And then happy bees working in the hive. On every flower they stop. Nectar, dust captured. Every hive has a queen. Yellow goodness for me. Everything that's being talked about here is talking about honey. And you also notice how there's not a rhyming pattern. There's not rhymes. This is a type of poem the key things here is that you have a subject that you write vertically in capital letters, and then every line talks about that subject that you wrote. And here's one more example. Now this one has two stanzas because it has two words. It has work, hard. So here's two stanzas. Work, W-O-R-K. When things get hard, only you can face them. Remember your goals. Keep strong in your effort. Hold on to what's important and keep a positive attitude. Results will come. Don't give up. So each line that was written has to go back to the subject of work hard. So that's the poem you're going to be working on. I hope you have a lot of fun doing it. Just remember that in your Google Slides, that's where you're going to put your final draft. So once you have your final poem, your final acrostic poem, then you will go ahead and type that up in your final draft of the Google Slide for poetry. I hope you have a great day. I miss you guys all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.